Did I just discover the new Best Buy for movies and all other physical media? You thought it was going to be Walmart in 2026, but it's actually Barnes& and Noble set here to dominate the physical media landscape. We let you know what you got to know to be prepared for your wallet, to be prepared for physical media legends, to be prepared for collecting in this world today. So let's get into it. In today's physical media news topic video, we talk about why Barnes& and Noble finally won the physical media retail war and why they're the ultimate place to shop for all physical media, including movies, 4Ks, Blu-rays, DVDs, boutique labels, steelbooks, you name it, you're gonna find it at Barnes& and Noble. So we cover all that news today. And then, of course, we get into a massive rant on why Walmart completely dropped the ball. Walmart was supposed to be the last stronghold for physical media, and they just Walmarted up with this whole bunch of garbage. So we're going to hit them hardcore today with some massive critiques and let them know why they got to be better if they ever want to compete with Barnes & Noble on a physical media scale again. And of course, we talk about the future of collecting. Does Barnes & Noble stay king of all physical media in the next decade, or will Walmart rise back again, or another retail dark horse? We get into that and more on this Physical Media Weekly News Report. But first, you love collecting physical media just like me and want to be a part of the movement to save physical media. You love owning the movies you are passionate about and you don't want to see them disappear from the stores forever. Well, you got to go ahead and make a blockbuster that like and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. That way you stay entertained and updated in the world of physical media. And leave in the comments below, do you think Barnes & Noble is now the new dominant space for all physical media collecting? Why or why not? Or do you actually like Walmart better for some weird reason? We got to hear it in the comments down below, but let's get into this. So, blockbustering into the news here. We are going unfiltered, uncensored today to give you guys the hardcore facts here. And it's as simple as this, that Barnes& and Noble is the new physical media king. You may have said before, they were always physical media king. Mike, what are you talking about? They always had these books out there, of course, but just books. Now they really excel in everything when you think about it. They have music, of course, with their records and CDs, but now also they're dominating the movie space. They never used to dominate the movie space like this before, but they have really taken over having physical media movies of all sorts and sizes in their Barnes& and Noble locations. Now, not every Barnes& and Noble is the same. They are inconsistent, just like Walmart is inconsistent as well, but a lot of their main flagship stores does carry movies. And when they do carry movies, they do carry them usually correctly, meaning they have a ton of selection. Like I said, everything from DVDs to Blu-rays to 4Ks. Yeah, a lot of their stuff might be overpriced, but when they have a sale, they have a banger of a sale, and that is a time to celebrate. But they got our boutique labels we love. That is crucial, just like Best Buy used to have. Best Buy used to have some of these boutique labels, but now Barnes & Noble has them too. We got, of course, an amazing Criterion selection where they do their Barnes & Noble 50% off sale twice a year during November and July. But now we have Arrow sales going consistently at Barnes and Noble, and they're actually carrying more and more Arrow titles. So you can shop for Arrow video stuff in store, which is fantastic. I had a great time with this last Arrow video sale in January, and so that was a really cool experience. But I even saw some other weird kind of boutique labels there that were on sale as well. I mean, they'll have everything from Mill Creek sales randomly to now even a Kino Lorber sale happening. So they have the boutique labels like Best Buy once had. Best Buy used to have a bunch of random boutique labels in there. I think Barnes and Noble is bringing that. Also, we see steelbooks sometimes in certain Barnes and Noble's locations. Where did you used to find steelbooks at? You used to find them in the Best Buy stores. So if you want steelbooks now, actually a lot of Walmarts don't have steelbooks. They may have a steelbook sign, but rarely are they ever stocked with much steelbooks. I actually think Barnes and Noble has more steelbooks than Walmart does. So they are the new Best Buy in the steelbook way, I would say too. So you got everything at Best Buy in terms of physical media movie relatedness. think about it. You got the formats, you got the boutiques, you got the steelbooks, you got the slipcovers. What else do you want from Barnes and Noble? Yeah, could they have even maybe more of the smaller boutiques out there? Could they have better, fairer prices so you could actually pick up a lot of this stuff day one? And I would love some kind of sporadic discounts, or maybe they just tag discount something that's been sitting on the shelf a little bit. So when you go in, it's like a little treasure hunt find. That would be cool too, because Best Buy would do that. And sometimes I would get a boutique label for like a third of the price, or a steelbook for a third of the price, basically tag down prices, with the new stickers on it, just marking the clearance there. That would be fantastic. So I would love to see Barnes and Noble get involved in that. But right now, we don't have much stores to rely on. It's as simple as that. Really, our last locations are Barnes and Noble and Walmart. And I think Barnes and Noble is more what physical media collectors want, especially with their friendly atmosphere, just a cleaner kind of store. It's just a little bit more elegant, a little bit more nice. Collectors, we're a little bit more prestige, a little pinky up when you go into Criterion Shop. So I think we like more of the Barnes and Noble experience overall, say, rather than going into a Walmart. So I think overall, if we have to say what is the last physical media haven out there, the last physical media stronghold for movie collectors, I think we have to give the prize now to Barnes and Noble and not to that stinky old Walmart, because we're going to rant so hardcore on Walmart next. So now it's time for a massive rant. We gotta rant hardcore on Walmart. I'm in Walmart every week doing the physical media hunts for you guys. And now I've been collecting data over the past couple years to let you know that Walmart sucks. Yes, newsflash, guys. The data is in. Walmart is slacking on physical media collectors, especially movie collectors. They are even more inconsistent than Barnes and Noble. You don't know when they're going to restock new stuff. I mean, you'll go in there and it'll take a month to restock something new, and then everything's out of order. It's just so messy. Oh my gosh, so messy and smelly in there. I don't know what's happening. What are they trying to do out there to us collectors? But yeah, titles are just thrown everywhere. You just don't know what you're going to get. It's like a box of chocolates you don't want to eat when you go into Walmart. It's just so darn gross. You just want to get out of there as fast as you can. Can you find a movie and get out of there? I mean, it just doesn't have much either. You want to see more Blu-rays. You want to see more 4Ks. They don't got that at Walmart anymore. They'll have a few. They'll have a few Blu-rays. They'll have a few 4Ks, but really they're more like the DVD haven. They have tons and tons of DVDs. 90% of their stuff is DVDs. So if you want actually good, high quality stuff, you got to go to Barnes and Noble. You got to go to Barnes and Noble for the boutiques once again, and just once again to get some more Blu-rays or 4Ks. If you want DVDs, sure, Walmart can be fine, but that's all Walmart's going to be known for, is just cheapo city DVDs. Go get a $5 pack of DVDs, right? 5 movies. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's fine. I love to get a DVD occasionally too, if that's the only way I can play a movie. I'm just saying I want the most options possible, and I don't think Walmart gives the most options possible right now. I think Walmart's only concerned with the cheapest price point they can provide, which means they're going to carry mostly DVDs, and that's just their system. They want to get you on the cheap, cheap, cheap. That's why their clientele is going to Walmart. Whereas Barnes and Noble, you got a different clientele there, a little bit more willing to pay the premium dollar for a better premium shopping experience. So Barnes and Noble is more likely to carry stuff that Walmart just isn't going to have. I mean, I've seen one A24 title in my local Walmart. I'll go into Barnes and Noble now, and you got like the whole A24 collection practically there, and it's awesome. Yeah, they're pricey as heck, but it's still cool just to see in store. So Barnes and Noble just has way more of a variety, and they'll have those event sale times. Oh my gosh, I love the Barnes and Noble sale times. Whereas Walmart, when do you really get a lot of stuff on sale? Yeah, they'll have random clearance titles once in a while, so it's kind of a treasure hunt in that way. But usually their clearance stuff is messed up in some way. It's not like really nice condition stuff. Usually they put on clearance when somehow it got damaged, pretty much. So you're just not getting the best quality stuff out there in Walmart. And the Walmart customer service is garbage. Oh my gosh, they freaking suck. They couldn't help you out find a movie, if anything. You could be like, I want to give you $1 million here just to help me find the movie. They can't do it. It's impossible. Their movie knowledge is not there. Their movie gone. No, they don't got no movie knowledge. Barnes and Noble, I don't know if they're much better in that sense, but at least they try to act like they care. Walmart, they don't give a crud. They don't care about their movie selections. They're just everything everywhere, mismatch, organized, not like anything I've ever seen before. It is terrible. Terrible little Walmart. Oh my gosh, I just feel like a little hillbilly going into Walmart. I'm like, wish I got find my 4Ks. No 4Ks on the DVDs out there. Oh my god, it's a terrible experience going into your local Walmart. So Walmarts, they failed. They are not the physical media haven. They are not the physical media king. They are just garbage, garbage, garbage. Unless you want to get some cheap DVDs, then you'll find what you need at Walmart. But other than that, you're not really going to get much from them. So you got to go to Barnes& and Noble. The place where we want to go is Barnes& and Noble. All right, so getting out the crystal ball here, talking about the future. And I think definitively we can say the new Best Buy out there for movies and physical media is Barnes & Noble currently, with the variety of titles they have, all the different boutiques and sometimes steelbook offerings and different selections of 4Ks, Blu-rays, and DVDs. They're the new Best Buy. They're the closest you're going to get to Best Buy, okay? I know you want Best Buy back. They ain't coming back with the movies. They ain't coming back with the physical media. You want some washers and dryers, a refrigerator, then you go into Best Buy. But they ain't going to have movies again. You got to find the new Best Buy, which the new Best Buy currently, I believe, is Barnes & Noble. They do the best job for collectors. I'm not saying they're perfect or anything. Definitely a lot of stuff they could work on. Some of their stores could be a little bit more organized. I would do a different section for every single boutique label. How they do with Criterion, do that with Arrow. Do that with Kino Lorber. Do that with Milk, right? Do that with all the different labels. Clean it up just a little bit. Advertise more of their sales and just a little couple things like that to sprinkle in, to spice it up. But I think Barnes & Noble is definitive now the best thing for most collectors out there. I think they are the best. I think they are the premium shopping experience. Yes, they're hella expensive. And oh my gosh, you do got to bring in the wallet for that one, of course. But you're going to find what you want there, or something maybe you didn't know you wanted, but something pretty darn cool. Whereas Walmart, you go in, you don't find what you're looking for. You find something you didn't want to see, and it's just a sad, sad day in Walmart. So I think Barnes & Noble overall, we can compare them now. We have the data over the past few years with Best Buy out of the game of movie collecting. I think now we can say Barnes & Noble has won this race. They pretty much just crossed the finish line here with just better selections, better variety, better of what their collectors want overall. Once again, I only see the point of going to Walmart to get cheap DVDs for the most part. Like I said, once in a while they'll have some other stuff, but it's really for if you want to collect on the super cheap, go to Walmart. You want a better variety, better premium stuff, you got to go to Barnes & Noble. I just think we can say that definitively now. But there we go, guys. Wow. Oh my gosh. I had to go hardcore on Walmart there because it's been such a letdown. I mean, I've gone in the past few weeks and it's been the same old stinky garbage movies in there. It's like, come on, we got to do something better. We got to do something new. Like, get me a cool sale going on or something, because people are really just getting fed up with Walmart in the community. I see it. People are getting sick of going into Walmart. So I think the new week-to-week go-to might be Barnes & Noble. I mean, if you guys want to see that, you guys got to let me know in the comments below. Should Barnes & Noble be the focus for physical media movie hunts now? Or do you still prefer going to Walmart for some reason? I don't know why. I just got to hear it in the comments below. Why would you go to Walmart over Barnes & Noble for physical media movie selection? I got to know that. Where are you going to shop at? Why? Not a wrong answer here. Are you team Barnes & Noble? Are you team Walmart for the movies? And of course, let's talk back and forth with each other, create a friendly dialogue, share with each other, of course. Of course, hit the smashing like on everybody's comments. Hit the like on this video. Blockbuster, you remember the days of Blockbuster? Go ahead and do that. to the likes, the subscribe, the notification bells. We are making the push to 5,000 subs in this new year, guys. We need your help with that. You want to be a part of this movement to save physical media and to save the in-store shopping experience. Well, definitely make sure you're subscribed. Some people think they're subscribed, but then they double check. They realize they're not. Just double check for me on that, of course, and hype up this video. Hype it up. You're watching this on a mobile device. Hype it up. Let's get on the leaderboards. Let's get this information and entertainment out to more people, because some people may not even know Barnes & Noble carries movies right now. So let's get this knowledge out to them, of course. Have a great time watching and talking your movies, my friends. And you love this physical media topic, another easy way to help support the channel is make a blockbuster and watch another video right now. And thank you so much, my mega membership supporters. If you love talking and collecting movies, consider joining the Mega League of Film Fans through memberships to support content creation while gaining access to perks like shoutouts, exclusive videos, and future topic choices.